good evening, and welcome to Disco Elysium. This will be my 11th session, my goodness, of playing a man who is a terrible person, but who might possibly be a competent detective, as I and my partner attempt to solve a murder that we actually know who did it. We just can't actually arrest the perpetrators. Because, well, we're not exactly police officers, and this is a dystopia, and everyone here hates us. But, you know, we're doing our best. Despite my character's extreme amnesia. In any case, where we left off last week was with a fairly juicy moment, I think, in that we decided that we wanted to store the corpse of the murder victim for a little while in case there's more information to be gotten from it. And the easiest thing to hand is this giant polar bear fridge, which we just came down here to check and see if it's actually big enough to hold the corpse. So, that is exactly where I'm starting today. Let's see if we can put a corpse in a polar bear's stomach. Ice bear fridge. The bear's eyes are still glowing red, watching over all the ice cream wrappers hidden inside its belly. And, oh dear, we can't scroll down. So, I don't know what the third option is. Let's, did that fix it? No, it did not. Oh dear. Okay, I'm going to reload in the hopes that I can actually see what all the options are. This is not a save scum, this is a bug. Okay. Let's try this again. Aha! There were 4 options, not just 3. My goodness. Okay. The bear's eyes are still glowing red, watching over all the ice cream wrappers hidden inside its belly. And now we can see all the options. So what do you think of this fridge, Kim? It looks big enough for 2 corpses. Examine one of the ice cream wrappers in there. What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place, or close the door? Now, when we visited the fridge before, we went through all the other options, but obviously we can certainly stash a corpse in here is new, and what we came here for in the first place, so... What do you think of this fridge, Kim? Kim, it's certainly an eccentric choice, but it's capacious. And cold enough, too. Visual calculus success. Your visual confirms you could fit 2 more bodies in the ice bear fridge. Kim, shall we go and get the body then? I'll take the head, you take the feet. The stairs won't be easy, but we'll manage. Okay, let's do this. Clap my hands. The hangman. The body is heavier than you expected, and stinkier. It takes half an hour to get it down to the basement, then 10 more minutes to stuff it into the fridge. The lieutenant takes a step back to admire your handiwork. Okay. 30 experience for fridging a victim's body. Beautiful, he says, wiping his hands in his handkerchief. A dead body in an ice bear fridge. This is some of the best police work I've ever done. Dystopia. This is a dystopia, by the way. Conceptualization success. You've created an ice bear sarcophagus. Oh my. Really? You think it's good work? I'm not sure I believe you. Or, behold, we have created an ice bear sarcophagus. You know, that is too good a line not to share, so I will. He nods gravely. Talk of the ice bear sarcophagus must not leave this room. Agreed, Kim. I think this is a glorious achievement and people need to hear about it. We did our best with the means at our disposal. Yeah, I'm not proud either, but we did find a fridge. Or, this isn't police work, Kim, it's art. We're artists, and this was our vision. No. No. Not that last one, no. I'm gonna go with we did our best with the means at our disposal. Did we, though? He sighs. Okay, maybe we did. At least we've stopped the body from decomposing further. Now you can conduct another inspection, under controlled circumstances. I get the feeling that he put massive air quotes around circumstances that I did not verbally express properly. Ah well, sorry, Kim. Hanged man. Inside the icy realm of the ice bear fridge, the corpse stands slumped, waiting. Okay, what have we got here? Try to remove the dead man's boots again. Tell me something, dead man. A legendary perception challenge to search the body one more time. Or tell Kim to bag him and take him away. Let's tell the body to take the way for further examination. However, I am a small, pathetic man, and I am going to attempt to get those boots again after Kim has gone to bed. So, let's see here. This is a 28% chance. A -1 from stop wasting time, you're smart. A -1 from establish probable cause, but a +2 from refrigerating the body. Interesting. Well, it's something that can be retried later, so let's give it a chance. 28%. Success! Your arm reaches out and your eyes close as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, slippery flesh, first with your fingertips, then under the palm of your hand. What is this? His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat swollen lips. Like a spider, your hand crawls over his features. Everything is silent. Crawl up his nostrils, put your fingers in his mouth, or squeeze his nose. You know what? Let's squeeze his nose. You pick it between your fingers. The mass is even darker than your nose, very porous somehow, like it's about to pop. Keep crawling lest you break it. Okay, let's put our fingers in his mouth. The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop. Play with it, this feels right. Open your eyes and look, or no, touch something else. I'm gonna touch something else. Although, that just leaves me with his nostrils. Okay. Up his nostrils. They're swollen shut. You need to really push to get in. Push your fingers in his nose, or touch something else. let's continue desecrating the corpse. Push him in. Only the little one fits. The flesh changes shape as you bore in, searching for something in the cartilage. Perception. The thing you're looking for, it's not here either. Crawl out, spider. Well, guess that leaves his mouth again. In his mouth. I guess I'll try opening and look. A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your naked hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing, death fumes rising from the throat. And there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished, no larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius. The edges appear darkened. Visual calculus success. An abrasion collar. This is what we're after. Say abrasion collar, say fuck yeah, or touch it. Say abrasion collar. Kim, abrasion collar. The lieutenant looks in. There's a pen in his hand. His notebook is open at the copy paper. Okay, touching it. Proceed. A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound. Okay, putting my finger in, 'cause that's the only choice. Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up, tissue damage, wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth right into his brainstem. Brainstem? Feel around first. Push deeper. Feel around. The basal ganglia feels clumpy. What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex. Conceptualization success. This man will never sleep again, never wake. Although we already knew that, so, deeper, I guess. This just keeps getting grosser. Your fingers slide into the remains of his limbic system. There's no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres. Encyclopedia success. This is what he used to regulate his emotions with. There's a cavity cut right between the hemispheres, or push deeper. There's a cavity. The lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper. Okay, deeper. Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching towards the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow. Wiggle in. Your fingers reach towards his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly, cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you push deeper, until you feel it on the tip of your finger. Sharp, serrated material. The edges cut right into your skin. Oh boy. I feel a solid object right under the skull. Inspect the skull first. Interfacing, an easy challenge, fish it out. Or no, this is too much. Well, with an 83% chance, let's give it a try. Success. You pick the object between your index and middle finger. It feels sharp, like metal. With your face twisting from pain and concentration, all you need to do is just whisper, "I got it," or slowly pull your fingers out. Slowly. The inside of the head feels cold and smooth like a glove as you pull out, sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers. 5 whole XP for this experience. With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth, covered in blood up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead. Kim, a bullet. The lieutenant puts a small bag marked evidence under it. Drop it in. The bullet falls in the bag, leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic. He raises the bag under his eyes and says, "Unknown caliber, rifled, some kind of brittle alloy fractured on impact. Can I have it or keep it, Lieutenant, as a gift?" Ugh. This is evidence, fool. Keep it, Lieutenant. Oh, no. No, you deserve it. We can log it later. The lieutenant drops the bag in your bloody hand. It feels light. He turns to his notebook. We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion collar. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity, temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput? He underlines the injury forcefully. How does that sound? Sounds like heaven. Sounds about right. Say nothing, just nod. Sounds about right, Kim. Kim, opinion, fatal injury. Goddamn right. Agreed. Wasn't that what we thought the last time? Agreed. Click, click goes the pen. And one last thing, we should amend injury number 3, ligament mark. New opinion, non-fatal, post-mortem treatment. Logic success. He's proposing the bullet was the real cause of death, and the hanging an attempt to conceal this fact. Treatment, or the ligament mark, the fractured hyoid bone, it was all treatment. Ligament, the fancy long one here. Yes, and the belt around his neck, the hanging, even dragging him to the yard, all of it was done after this man was already dead. You think so? Agreed, or aren't we jumping to conclusions? You think so? I did not just come up with this. I've had my doubts since you showed me the tracks, officer. Why did they carry him over? Why not march him? There's no satisfactory explanation. Secret task complete. Find the bullet before you get fooled. 30 experience. Haha. There have been other signs too, small details. Everything is too neatly designed for us to assign a probable cause here. As we did, foolhardily. Well, no more. Logic success. There is, of course, the very real possibility he was both shot and hanged. This new evidence indicates that I don't actually know who the murder suspects are after all, which makes me very sad, but also means there's more games, so I'm gonna try not to be too upset about it. Maybe they just shot him while they hanged him? Who would do this? Why would anyone do this? I think I need to wash myself. Maybe the bullet holds more answers. Maybe the bullet holds more answers. Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I'm certain it has more to tell us. Hand-eye coordination success. This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it. Indeed. Why would anyone do this? To hide something. The real killer? The real motivation? What really happened here? Who would do this? That's for us to find out, but this, it will make finding them just a little easier. I think I need to wash. Oh, he nods. You really, really do. I'm glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling and Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening. New task, wash off the death smell. Uh-huh. Okay, what happens next? We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of Mike Nima. I can transport him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day. You'll be gone? What should I do in the meanwhile? Well, I guess I lost my chance at those boots. Oh well. I found the real murder, so losing the boots is worth that to me. Maybe not to possibly my name is Harry in the game here, but to me, Foxwine. That is satisfactory. Work on the case, tend to personal matters. Try not to do anything too dangerous. An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this. Oh, blast, and I didn't follow up on the serial number yet. I'll leave that choice to you. And one more thing. He looks you in the eye. Great work, detective. I wish I'd been wearing the rubber gloves. Tutorial agent. After you bag the corpse, Kim will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You can do side tasks and even the main case, but it might be more difficult. Plan his exit accordingly. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, I will definitely give up on the chance of the boots. I am actually going to leave the corpse in the fridge for now. And perhaps Kim and I can go talk to the bully boys again. Let's see. Interact. Evidence, fractured bullet. The bullet mushroomed out on impact. It now looks more like a fanciful jacket button than something that could pierce skin, flesh, and bone. And actually, I'm just going to back out of this really quickly. We'll just hit a save, just in case, and then we'll interact with it. The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found. What do I do with you, bullet? Feel the bullet through the bag, or the bullet has nothing more to say. What do I do with you, bullet? Kim, what? The lieutenant steps closer. I said, what do I do with you, bullet? Well, if I was the bullet, which I'm not, I would say, find the weapon who shot me. Good idea, or I don't know. Good idea. Ta-da! It's a real investigation now. Find the murder weapon. If we find who owns it, we will have likely found who used it, possibly to kill our victim. Alright. In conclusion, the more we know about this bullet of yours, the better. I'm going to visually inspect the bullet closer. The jacket of the bullet is made of yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark gray core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter. Look at the jacket and the core? Well, this indicates an order, so look at the jacket. You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It feels standard. And the core? It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound. Kim, what can you say about the bullet so far? It's a jacketed bullet close to 5 millimeters in diameter, or wow, I actually know this. It's a jacketed bullet. A jacketed bullet. Okay, it would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzle-loader like those typically found on the streets of Martinaise. Encyclopedia success. Highly unusual. The people of Revcol haven't carried breech-loading weapons like this for nearly half a century. And there's a cache of really old weapons right in this basement with us. Kim, even the RCM uses ordinary unjacketed conical bullets. This is strange. Very strange. I like this officer. Strange means unique. Unique means incriminating. We need to find the gun that shot it. Aha. Let's see. I have left feel the bullet through the bag, or a legendary hand-eye coordination of try to determine what type of weapon shot this. With an 83% chance. +4, you have a similar rifle on hand, and +1, you are aware of the name of the antique rifle you found. I'm so glad that I talked to everybody and asked all the questions and just kept chasing the dialogue trees. Let us try this 83% chance. Here goes. Success! A rifle, Revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an old 4.46 millimeters from the surplus left over from the turn of the century. Probably an antique or a retrofitted antique. Make. The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle, a Revcolian manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields of the Insulindian theater of the Anticentennial Revolution 50 years ago. Oh, these words are designed specifically for me to trip on, and I feel attacked. None of them have the right number of syllables, I swear. Incidentally, you have just such a rifle with you, the dusty old thing you found hidden in the basement below the commercial area. It's unusable, sadly. If it were, the bullet would probably fit the chamber. Is anyone still making these rifles? No. Busy Ledger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war, so there are still a lot of these old military rifles floating around, usually broken. The quality was appalling. Who uses Belmargrave rifles these days? Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jamrock bangers. You're looking for the same thing you found in the hidden weapons cache, only in working order. Kim. The lieutenant jots something down in his notebook. What are you thinking? Bullet? Okay, now we have the I think I know where this came from, dangle the bag thoughtfully. Oh, let's do that. I like dangling. Okay, and? The shot probably came from a Belmargrave rifle, or, I mean, I have some ideas, but I can't be sure. No, I said I think I know where it come from. He knows you have the rifle. Shot probably came from the rifle. An antique, that makes sense. There can't be many breech-loading rifles floating around in Martinaise or anywhere in Revcol, really. Why not? Or that's probably a good thing. Well, I just had that whole thing with my visual calculus explaining it. That's probably a good thing. He nods. I have to hand it to the monarchs. It's quite admirable that they took the advice of criminologists last century and banned the use of breech loaders in peacetime. Oh. Some new RCM recruits get impatient with the muzzle loaders once they've trained with military-grade weapons, but they realize it's worth it in the end. Encyclopedia success. prohibiting peacetime law enforcement to front-loaded rifles is a policy enforced by the Moralist International in all the nations of the Real Belt. Worth what? Getting shot? I think we should have more powerful guns with a law. Or makes you consider every shot. I like it. Considering how few deaths this particular man has actually carried out in the course of his job before then, if his clipboard can be believed, and I do, makes you consider every shot. I like it. Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens, had access to firearms that could shoot multiple rounds without pausing to reload. After the first shot, the second, third, and so on come much easier. Oh, this is a very pertinent social commentary, and makes me have to remind myself that this game is indeed at least a couple of years old. Not terribly old, but definitely older than everything that happened last summer. But still, not old enough. Not old enough. But back to the investigation. Seems we're looking for an antiques enthusiast. Could the victim have been mixed up with some foreign guerrilla fighters? Have well-armed jamrock bangers started crossing over into Martinez? Or, yes, something mysterious is afoot with this antique bullet type. Oh, tough. Let's say we're looking for an antiques enthusiast. Doesn't seem that likely, but we'll check out all possible leads. Next step, finding the gun itself. Let's feel the bullet. Just for shits and giggles. The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket is split open. It feels cold, even through the bag. Encyclopedia success. You wouldn't ordinarily have cause to handle jacketed bullets. The Citizens Militia uses cast bullets only, little pebbles of metal floated from the muzzle, usually in a cartridge. I wonder if I can follow the other possibilities. I think I know where this came from. Okay, and for a rifle. An antique. Well, let's try why not. Sure, there's some arms trafficking, but the laws prohibiting the use of breech loaders we inherited from the monarchy have been effective from what I've seen. Some new RCM recruits get impatient with their muzzle loaders once they've trained with military-grade weapons, but they realize it's worth it in the end. Only the first paragraph? Yep, only the first paragraph is different. Interesting. Makes you consider every shot because, you know, that's the person that I am. Let's see. Guerrilla fighters, jamrock bangers, or something mysterious is afoot. Jamrock bangers, perhaps. Let's find out. Next step, finding the gun itself. I'm going to try the something mysterious. Rifle. Probably a good thing. Back through these things again. Makes you consider. Commentary. Mysterious. Mysterious, he shrugs. Either way, we'll know when we find the gun. Well, none of them seem to lead anywhere, and I'm really not going to bring up the guerrillas. Okay, we will put the bullet away. That was very helpful indeed. Okay, just going to save, then we will check our quests. Wash off the death smell. You reek of death. Wash it off. There's a bathtub in your room in the Whirling in Rags. A good place to visit once you can have some privacy. So basically, once I've sent Kim away, I can take care of that. And find the murder weapon. You need to find the firearm that killed the hangman. Something tells you it will take some time. You could start by identifying the bullet so you'd know the weapon that shot it. After that, keep your eyes open and be patient. Okay, so we performed an advanced analysis using an HE coordination. Alright, and it's now gone to locate a working firearm that shoots 4.46 ammo. Okay. And over in the Dunzo section, we have the new one. Huh. I could have sworn that I had taken care of that yesterday, but okay. Okay, we are adding a lot more quests than we are completing, but we are definitely making progress. Progress is being had. And in the meantime, I've got a skill point to put somewhere. Oh, right. A mention was made last week, or was pointed out to me, that I have 0 suggestion, and I suspect that's coming off of my clothes somehow. So let's check here. This one gives me esprit de corps and shivers. Ah, there we go. The shirt is giving me -1 suggestion. This one is giving me, I believe that says -1 in savoir-faire. It's giving me +1 in Inland Empire, Half-Light, and the shoes are also minus in savoir-faire. Okay, so I can't actually replace the shoes, but let's see. This shirt gives drama, and this shirt gives physical instrument. My drama is already super high. My physical instrument is only 2, though. So you know what? Let's try the physical instrument shirt. White tank top, +1 physical instrument. Work it. Tank top, gym vest, reeking of sweat. This sleeveless shirt is the best choice if you're not afraid to show off your masculine upper body and that hairy chest. It looks really weird with a tie. The further we go along, the stranger I look. I don't know that this is worth it. I really prefer the point in conceptualization, I think. Even though it reduces my suggestion, and it also looks better. I mean, I should possibly look into... Although the shoes do give me extra composure. Well, that's why my suggestion is 0. It's fighting against 2 pieces of clothing. Let's see here. My my psyche is really the line that could use some plumping. It's definitely the weakest of my things. But then again, I could raise my shivers, which I am curious what that does. Raise the hair on your neck, tune in to the city. Or pain threshold. Shrug off the pain, they'll have to hurt you more. And maybe I would have a better time with that chair in the union boss's office when and if I speak to him again. Electrochemistry has mostly just been encouraging me to chemically alter myself, which hasn't been as helpful as one would think. Let the body take control and threaten people. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna put the point in shivers. And then what we're going to do is we are going to do a proper full save. Because that was a lot. Now, mainly, was it that way? No, it was not that way. It was this way. This way to get out. I want to check the serial number with Kim's radio. Okay. And because paranoia is a thing, I want to check the serial number with the radio on Kim's car before he takes the body away. And I think for opening that door down at the end of the garden, I want him with me just in case. Because, frankly speaking, I'm gonna go in there. It's also tempting to confront the union guys about covering up the shooting. But I admit to still having some concern about how that would go. And the game's music has stopped again, which gives me the fear. I mean, this is helpful information that most checks have secret difficulty modifiers, and talking to the right person can reopen to close right check, which is something that, you know, the game mentioned when I first started encountering them, but it's nice to have a reminder of. But yeah, these are really long loading screens, and I know the first time I go anywhere in a play session, it takes an incredibly long time to load it. But it's still... Oh, the music came back. That's good. So... first thing to do is to go to the car and check, see if any information has come up about the armor that we asked for the serial number check on. Oh dear. It's good that there's still music, but this is still taking a really, really long time, and I'm very worried. Oh dear. Come on, hold together. These violins are not helping with my anxiety. Okay. What is happening? Oh dear. Complete silence. Wait! This looks like the game. And the music and everything. Excellent. Okay, first thing to do is check that serial number. Kumina. The afternoon sun shimmers off the white on blue police livery on the motor carriage. Wait, why am I even thinking about this? Wasn't I supposed to... No time for this, gotta run. Finished thought. Okay, I think I somehow activated that thought, which is good, but wasn't I supposed to... Interfacing. Do something important? Something murder-related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery. Encyclopedia success. This is a Cupre's Kinema. The Cupre's Motor Corps follow-up to their highly successful workhorse, Cupre's 40, and the answer to the LUM's Racing Bred Fivre series. Interfacing. With its air-cooled, rear-mounted 12-cylinder compression ignition engine driving the rear wheels through a 4-speed manual gearbox, the Kinema is able to reach 100 kilometers per hour in 13.5 seconds and go on to a top speed of 180 kilometers an hour. Won't it roll over in the first sharp corner? Turn your attention to the motor carriage itself, or motor carriages don't interest me. Finished thoughts. Well, I know that last one isn't true because I recognized what car this was just by hearing the motor on day one. I remember. Even though that was apparently 11 weeks ago. Won't it roll over in the first sharp corner? The high center of balance is offset by a large battery bank mounted at the bottom of the cabin, feeding all the auxiliary systems and making the Kinema effectively a mobile power plant. This tech talk is really rubbing me the right way here. Or turn your attention to the motor carriage itself. It's really rubbing me the right way, actually. Due to a quite steep price tag, it is very unusual to see one in police livery. That machine really puts the loco back in locomotion. Point to the vehicle. Very cool. I don't like your machine, Lieutenant. Looks impractical. Or shrug. A motor carriage. One of many. Very cool, Kim. Kim, The lieutenant smiles ever so slightly. You want to take a closer look? Ah, fellow car enthusiasts. I personally am not one, but my character is one, so... He's been identifying vehicles this entire game. I'm pretty sure he's at least a little bit of a gearhead. What's it packing there? Point to the engine. A fine machine. Run your hand over the smooth metal surface. Or, okay, let's move. What's it packing there, Kim? Kim, 130. Horsepower? Encyclopedia. An advancement of the KR-18GU engine of the Cupri 40, to be precise. It must be an advancement of the KR-18GU engine of the older 40 models, right? Or let out a whistle, Mama's serving some serious macaroni. Or, oh, I thought it would make more. It must be an advancement, right? Yeah, you know it? The lieutenant seemed surprised. Just the basics. Cast iron block, swirl chamber injection, dual chains, driving overhead camshafts, 2 valves per cylinder, hydraulic valve lash adjustment. No, nod sadly. I wish I did. Oh no. Let's go full gearhead. Let's go it. Just the basics. Yes, that's right. He stares at you in surprise. I'm very impressed that you know these things. Thank you, Kim. A fine machine. Yes, there's gentleness in the lieutenant's voice as his eyes run over the vehicle's contours. An extraordinary machine. Electrochemistry has come in with a success. It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing in it, flare it up, slam it down. Oh, heck, electrochemistry. Good evening, Fox. I did start a little bit late, which means I do intend to run a bit past midnight Eastern Time. For whatever reason, the Twitch app on my tablet decided that it must update at exactly 10 o'clock this evening Eastern Time. So I had to wait for it to finish before I started up, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to see my chat. And I wouldn't even know you were talking to me. Okay, visual calculus chips in with a success. Helium headlights would improve the range and quality of the visual field a lot. You need to slam it, Kim. Make it more imposing. Ever thought about switching to helium headlights? Or, okay, enough about the details. Oh yeah, well the time change, it is a little different. I mean, I'm a little more tired than I would normally be, but all the clocks in the place except for one changed themselves. So I've mostly been living on the time change since then, just by benefit of using all electronic alarms. Let's see, ever thought about switching to helium headlights, Kim? Actually, I have a pair at home, just haven't gotten around to fitting them yet. I need to lay some wiring for the ballasts first. If we ever get this case solved, maybe we can do it together, or sounds like a hassle, but good luck. No, I want to be friends. I want to be friends. Can we do it together? You want to help? He glances at you and smiles. Thank you for the offer. That might be fun. Let's do this case first, though, all right? Rhetoric success. He liked the idea. I liked the idea, too. I like the idea of being friends with Kim. Let's move on. That was a good chat. I have something in the inventory. What do I have? I don't know. How very strange. Anyway, that was a good talk. Back to talking to the car. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. Okay, radio. This is Precinct 57. The operator greets you through the static. How may I assist you? Alice, this is Firewalker. Reconnect me to the 41st. Please connect me to Sylvie again. Have you heard back from the ICP about the serial number? Ignore her and press the button, or end the call. But I came to the car specifically about the serial number. So, yes, the armor was produced by, she looks at her notes, Fair weather in the facilities in Betancourt-sur-la-Clef in 42. It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Orange's pharmaceutical companies in the Sevenine conflict. She browses pages. So it seems the armor went to Semenine. That's where the paper trail ends, though, even though the firm has proven difficult to track. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over the years since the armor was issued. Do you know what it's called now? The most recently registered firm that the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP is a military contractor called Crenel, and the one before it was Downwell. I think they might be the same contractor. Visual calculus success. A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted. Thank you, visual calculus. You have been consistently useful. Okay, first, has the firm continued to work for pharmaceutical companies through all these name changes? Or a suit of armor like this would have been customized to fit the wearer. There must be a record of the person to whom it was issued. Both of these are good. Has the firm continued to work for pharmaceutical companies? Hard to say. Their client list is rather diverse and incomplete. The only constant seems to be that the mercenaries are always deployed in third and fourth world countries. Is this a third or a fourth world country? It's hard to tell. Okay, so this would have been customized to fit the wearer. Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though. Yes, please do try. It's imperative that we learn whose armor this was. Sure, call back tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have more information for you then. Okay, so that's a continuance to tomorrow once again. And I still don't have enough money to sleep for the... Well, I have enough for tonight, but I just... Wednesday, I don't know. Okay. I'm going to end the call because I found out what I wanted to know. 57th over and out. Her voice disappears into void. Okay. We'll just close the door then. And we will save. And we will, I think, talk to Kim?
Yes?
Oh, what do you know? This has gone to an 83% chance on the formidable logic. Why did the 41st send me? Got a +1 from Sylvie's suicide jokes and a +1 from Warren mentioned suicide. Oh dear. Oh, this does not bode well. We'll try it. We'll try it. Look at you, it's because you're a failure. They sent you to slight Precinct 57. What? No, that can't be right. Or, yeah, that makes more sense than the other stuff I thought of. That can't be right. Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win. I didn't show up 3 days late, though. I've been here for 3 days waiting for Kim. Getting piss-drunk. Kim, what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck up, like as a joke, or keep it to yourself? Nope, you know what? I'm gonna keep it to myself. Of course, it's only a theory. Yeah, thank you, logic. That's a road that I'm not going down. Tell me about the case again, Kim, while we're here. Can we go over the preliminary info again? Would you say this is a mysterious case, or actually I have all I need for now? Oh, well there's nothing here about, like, talking to him about the serial number. That's a pity. Would you say this is mysterious, Kim? The lieutenant considers your question a moment before answering, no, it's not a particularly mysterious case. Why not, or that's all I needed to know? Well, that's all I needed to know, actually. The lieutenant adjusts his collar. It doesn't look like he wants the case to be more mysterious. Alright, that's all I wanted to ask since I can't mention the serial number specifically. Alright. Good talk, Kim. Okay. I suppose I wasted that really nice roll on the options there. Let's see. Union Bully Boys or that door? Let's go for the door. Oh, he's still here. And she's still here. Okay, so... Oh, wait. We should probably run the number. Yep, call Ellis back in another day for info on the armor's owner. Alright. Yes, the body did fit in the freezer, apparently with room to spare. And I discovered things. Oh my, I did. Thanks to refrigerating the body, I was able to give it a much closer examination with a great success, and I found a bullet lodged in his head. Now, this is the door we've already been through, but it was saying that there was another one next to the greenhouse? That's the only door next to the greenhouse that I see. Times like this, I wish I could rotate the map, honestly. Unless... over here, maybe? No. I would definitely say that this game has a great deal of replay value. And no, I may be being an idiot, but I would like to figure it out myself. I feel very strongly about the no spoilers. But thank you for offering. I do appreciate it. Can't go over there, can't go over there. I want to go over there, but I can't. Okay, let's double check the quest information again. Open the apartment door for Everard. Everard asked you to open the basement door behind the greenhouse in the backyard to intimidate the occupant. The door is behind the greenhouse in the yard, a basement door. Okay, so I'm looking low. Whoops! Oh no. No, I don't want to talk to the child. I can see plenty of things past the fence. Well, let's try going in here again. It may be something terribly obvious that I'll be, oh, why didn't I see that when it finally comes around, but... That actually loaded quite quickly, admittedly very small area, but... This is probably going to take longer. Well, no. Okay. Ah, there's the door. That is definitely the door. How do I get to it? Okay, so obviously I need to find my way to the other side of the fence because that is obviously the apartment door that I'm looking for. This angle was good. I'm glad I came up here. I'm in the wrong yard. Now, obviously Kuno climbs over the fence all the time, but... But how to get over there, that is the question. Autosave. That does not fill me with confidence. Okay. Setting that aside. I'm gonna leave him alone for now while I try to figure this out. Let's see, the racist, the store. No, I very much doubt this is the way. this is different. Make my own ways, all always have, always will. Oh, what's this? Oh boy. Going all the way around. Oh. Oh. There are people here, and there are things that I have not seen. I came this way once before. This is the bookstore that I was in, and that I originally got into the, okay, Kim's stuck on the stairs, one more. I did come to this bookstore, and I went into the bookstore, and that was how I actually got access to the basement with the polar bear fridge. But this person was not here then. And obviously I didn't go any further because it's covered in dots that I have not actually examined yet. So, whomst. You see a sturdy woman humming to herself. She seems to be browsing books. A good one, point at the book, or hello, no ceremonies, just hello. A good one?
Yes, hello?
She nods, her attention fully focused on reading. Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
Empathy success. She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. Logic success. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working? Shouldn't a working class woman be working? What are you doing? Having a good day. What are you doing?
Looking for something to read.
She reverts her attention to a worn-out paperback. Phenomenal? Good, nod. I'm a policeman. Good.
It is.
Alright, I'm a policeman.
I know you are.
This is a very scintillating conversation.
Everyone can see that. The rectangles.
He points to his sleeve. Good then. Or do you need the help of a policeman or leave? Good then. She reverts her attention to the soggy books on the bookstand. I'm locked in. Do you need help?
What with?
She tries hard to focus on the bookstand. Reaction speed success. What with? A lot of things. For example, people tend to go missing. Maybe your husband is missing? Watch her browse books. That's all for the moment. I'll let you read. Would a working class woman say that? That is the thing. Like, she obviously doesn't want to give us her name. But, why? You know what? Let's take a stab in the dark. Is your husband missing? My husband? No, he's not. So where could he be? Or, okay, thanks. Where could he be? I'm just going to be irritating sand in your underwear. Congratulations. I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working? Kim, where is this going, officer? So what I'm hearing is you don't really know where your husband is, or, right, got it, thanks. Sure, you don't know where your husband is, lady. Yes, but she looks around and takes a deep breath, a little annoyed. I don't really need to know where my husband is, not all the time. Wouldn't you like to? No, she looks you straight in the eye. Her right foot is tapping nervously. I can totally help you find your missing husband. Suit yourself then. I don't really care if your husband is missing. Or maybe you're right. Maybe he isn't missing indeed. Maybe he isn't missing after all. Of course he's not. It's not like he's a pocket watch. I wouldn't just lose him. Logic success. It's got to be something else then. Why else would you be asking her if it wasn't? Maybe your children are missing? Maybe your kaiju is missing? Or watch her browse books or leave. I'm just gonna watch her browse books. Watch her browse books. Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she's spent a lot of time at work, smoking. I just don't know. Harry's logic is not always sound logic. I'm not even sure if it's logic. I asked her on a whim, and therefore there must be something? I'll just let you read, lady. We've been enough to each other today. The woman before you nods and returns to her reading. Well, she's definitely not the super scary lady who bought my gun. I think I just realized that. Well, that was an interesting interlude. Thank you. She's just gonna keep talking to her. A plastic bag! I see a plastic bag. It will be mine. Oh, money. Yoink! It is mine! Where are you? Kim, where are you going, Kim? Oh, a thought first. You hear the distant squall of seabirds. Oh, he must be looking at the view. If I go over here and talk to him, will he say something different?
Yes?
Nope. That is too bad. Oh, well, I'm over here. I found a plastic bag, yes, hooray! Maybe I'll be able to gather up enough to pay for my room for the next day. Although, given that I only have $8, I'm not, Man, this ocean is loud. Okay. What do we have here? Oh, we have $9. Sorry, I'm terrible at math. We have $10. My math is a horror show. And you know, while we're down here, there was that original dot that brought me in this direction. What's going on here? A splatter of bullet holes line the wall. Oh! Esprit de corps. The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname. Look closer first, or Kim, look bullet holes, or discard the thought. Let's look closer. The fading marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions, just chips in the sandstone. Visual calculus success? They look pretty ancient. Unlikely to be related to the important information that we found about the murder. Kim, look. Where? He looks around. Point to the chips in the wall. Someone has been shot. We're cops. We should solve it. Nothing? Forget about it. Finished thought. Oh dear, they're old. They're so old. Fine, we should solve it. There, he looks to the wall. Those are old. Yes, that was what I was saying. Why, Harry, why? Oh, you mean like from the Revolution? What do you mean, old? Or, oh, okay then. Oh, you mean like from the Revolution? Yes, the one that happened half a century ago. He blinks. Those bullets were fired during the Revolution and do not warrant an investigation by officers of civil law. Oh dear. Okay, what can you tell me about the Revolution? Or, alright then. Oh, what can you tell me? What can you tell me? Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go? Oh, shut down. I was trying to cop flirt with you, Kim. Why must you deny me? Anyway, I know that I see at least one bottle around here, so... Tools. Yellow plastic bag from Frita. This plastic bag has Frita sick written on it in dynamic, forceful manner that implies great prices. As you crack it open, a multi gust of air flies into your face. Smells of yeast and beer, a perfect place for tare. Okay, we'll just pop that into the left hand. Oh, charming. Oh yes, this definitely completes our look. And that means that, well, that bottle isn't interactable, but apparently now this trash can is? Okay, sure. That's 10 cents. Oh, all the things that I will gather. Okay. Is there anything down here to observe? If I were more athletic, I might make a jump for that. It's probably ice, though. I'd probably have to be extremely athletic. Okay, this is just back to where I was. Alright. Oh, look at all the things I can pick up now. I will check that dot in just a moment. I said take all, not walk over there. So melodramatic, Victor would hate it. Oh, I'm gonna have to gather a lot to make 20 bucks. Okay, while I'm here... to Roundabout North. To Capeside Apartments, Martinez Pier. Okay. Oh, and I walked right past... Let's see. The ad reads, broken window? Tibbs has windows. Okay. Oh, that's the thing that I could look at, but I'm just gonna... Excellent! I just keep getting pennies closer to my... to being able to sleep another night. Okay. Coin-operated viewer. This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machines permanently inaccessible. Poor little viewer. Pat it. Vandalism. Shake your head. Look inside, or leave. look inside. A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word ONUC written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards. Logic success. That's Kuno on the lens. Yeah. To the background. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and grays appears. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky, weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. Encyclopedia success. You know this to be the Star of Pericnasis, or the Chiril, the central symbol of the Pericarnassian Church. A star, a great moral height to be strived towards. Perception sight success. Around the large wooden building you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice. I'm going to pat the viewer. The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic. I've just had my hand up a corpse. It's really not that unhygienic, I promise. Leave. Oh, we have this just dancing here. Why? Is it because I'm... No, I don't know. How strange. Okay. And paranoia save. This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside, then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary. Logic success. Why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty? What's a tourist attraction doing here? Or insert a coin. Now, I know that there were plans on making this a tourist area because of the stuff that was in the bookstore. In fact, there was a map of the area that was way too expensive for me to buy that was the original plans for what this place was supposed to be. But I'm going to ask what a tourist attraction is doing here anyway. There was a revitalization project in '49. A design studio tried restoring Martinez to its pre-war glory. The lieutenant looks around and concludes, it didn't stick. What happened? Ooh, breakthrough imminent. They got as far as the street lamps and that statue on the intersection before something went sour. He lowers his voice. I suspect it was Everett Clare's doing. He muscled them out. That's how it usually goes around here. Cool, I dig organized crime. It's the best. Can't we do something about it? Or say nothing? Say nothing. The lieutenant adjusts his collar. It's frisky outside. Okay, I will put in a quarter. Your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk, the ring of metal. Pull the handle and look inside. The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry, different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab gray shape like a ghost. Turn the knob. The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an eyelet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort, its concrete almost reconquered by nature. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it. There are the ruins of some kind of building there, or leave. No, let's mention there are ruins over there. Kim, really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out. The lieutenant takes off his glasses and cleans them. Alas. Alright, I'll go. Oh, what's this? Oh my! Magnesium-based life form has completed. We tell them, hell no! You're about to become a magnesium-based life form. The age of the primitive carbon man is done. No longer must mankind rely on slow-working background radiation to take us further into our genetic destiny. This is the era of guided evolution, and magnesium is the key. You are the first of your species, the next step in the human evolution, an advanced magnesium proto-man who mags it up, drinks it down, and sniffs it sideways. This gives +2 volition, magnesium receptacle glands, but -1 logic. No such thing, man. I will accept. Fine, yes, okay. I mean, my logic is fairly high already. So we probably won't suffer too much from losing a point. The logic was 6, but now it's 5. Since the majority of our things are 5, we should be okay given the kind of logic that we've been operating on so far. Possibly I will put a point in it next time I level up. We shall see. Okay, that's pretty awesome. And I mean, I can always forget the thought if it turns out that the logic is necessary. This calls for a real save, not just a quick save. Volition does sound like it could be handy to me. Well, I guess I will continue this way then. You can tell I'm in a new area. I've started pressing tab all the time again. Aha! Well, first we will grab this. And then, a lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. That's mildly poetic. Oh, what is this? This is a back way of some sort, and this... I sincerely hope that's paint. Well, let's... Okay, I'll take that. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, roundabout north. And Cape Side Apartments. Thank you. Inside, the frame of a motorcycle in repair and the tools used to disassemble it. And there's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint? Oh, yeah, there's just the edge of a shadow. Can we talk to her from down here? Oh, we can.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue d'Esperance. You wait and see.
The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth? Blood type? The last time I was tested for Hep C?
I have heard this accent before, but for the life of me, I can't quite place it. We just want to know your name, little lady. No need to get defensive. Don't use that tone with me. I am the law. Let's start with your blood type and go from there. Hep, yeah, when were you last tested? Just answer some questions, okay? I am definitely not going to call her little lady. That sounds very out of character. Just answer some questions, okay?
Ask away, pigman, but I don't promise to answer.
Maybe it's one of the UK accents? Particularly like one of the British ones outside of London? It just bugs me. I know I've heard it before. Conceptualization success. A brush, an artist. The red splatter is urban expressionism. You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at? What are you doing to the wall? Do you know anything about the recent murder? Or catch you later, Cindy. What are you looking at, Cindy? She nods disdainfully towards the woman performing maintenance on the boat docked next to the pier. Composure, success. Hatred? Disgust? It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. Joyce Messier. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring. That is a remarkably pleasant portrait that Joyce has. Also, I think that might be the lady I want to talk to. She hisses, that Ozon whore. Someone's got to keep an eye on her. Encyclopedia, success. Ozon is an archipelago 2 days travel away from Revcol. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez. Now the emphasis was right. That I feel much better. Who is she? Kim, probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. He nods in her direction. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. Sounds like a negotiator to me. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions. You know, do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet. Ha 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 ha. Cindy, good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to Elysium. Do you know anything about the recent murder, Cindy? She wrinkles her nose. I ain't no sitch, Pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts. Kim, actually, there's a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner. Just because it's true doesn't mean you gotta say it, Kim. Cindy, we weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko. Oh, that opened up a new one. So you won't talk about the murder, but maybe you can tell us something about the murder victim's missing armor? Oh, yes, I want to ask this. What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells? Isn't armor art? Art for the, body? Come on, Cindy, just help me out here. No, not the second one. Art for the body? Ugh, all right, sad piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military-grade handwear. Looked cute as hell. That would be kinda cute in a scary way. I mean, if it was just the gloves, it would practically go up to her elbows. It would be amazing. If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. She waves her hand in a general westward direction. Have a good time. And there's a little girl wearing the gloves there, or got it? And there's a little girl? No, that's all the snitching Cindy the Skull does for today. Actually, I don't even know why I told you what I just told you. She looks at you, a little sad suddenly. I have a weakness for animals. It's the animal thing again. Damn it. I like her. Kim, or a weakness for police officers, miss. He makes a note in his notebook. Thank you, either way. Sure, let's ask her what she's doing to the wall. What are you doing to the wall? Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural. An aero graffiti visible from low orbit. You're gonna have to make it bigger. She studies the wall, suddenly pensive. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words. So you don't know what to write? So why are you so committed to defacing the building? Or I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it? So you don't know what to write? I know that feeling. I, the player, know that feeling. Have you ever tried your hand at graffito? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff like pigs go home and Mona was here. We rarely see pigs round here, though, just union cats, and my name's not Mona, so... I have an opinion, I guess. Yeah? I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna have to stop you. This is hooliganism. Or actually, I don't have an opinion. I lied. I love public art. Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval. Rhetoric success. She means the opposite. And all things considered, that's a victory to me. Catch you later, Cindy. Watch your back, Ungulate. You've got eyes on you. Pigs aren't ungulates. I'm not sure exactly what they are, but they're not ungulates. Well, what do we have here? Ah, drama. Drama wants to chip in again. Wow, so someone's being a little boring? What? Or no, I'm not. Get out of here. What? Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown. I like brown. I like standards. Look, I'm just trying to do my job, no need for extravagance. What is this, picking on me for not being crazy enough? That's the least of my concerns. Kim, am I boring? What's this, picking on me for not being crazy enough? That's the least of my concerns. No need to be defensive. The regularity, the brownness, the cut and dry have their appeal, a very standard appeal. Ugh, drama. You and I, we are going to have a throwdown at some point. I'm just trying to do my job, drama. Of course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's corpotype is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax. Wait, this will be my copo type now? Why not? Send out the telefax then. I'm not ashamed. Opt in. Yeah, no need. Let's keep that announcement on standby for now. Opt out. Wait, what? Capo type? Yes, the type of cop you are, sire. Think of it as a caste, a class even. A nation of regular law officials that you belong to. It comes, of course, with the usual benefits. I don't want to be boring, actually. Let's keep the announcement on standby. Good, of course. To outright declare yourself something does seem a bit too interesting now, doesn't it? I won't trouble you any further. Drama. If you ever manifest a face, I will punch you in it. Okay. Quests. We have a lead on the gloves from Cindy. Ask the little girl in the fishing village down the coast who knows something about the armored gloves. And I think the problem that we have here is that the inventory is getting pinged every time I pick up a can or bottle or whatever. But they're not actually showing up in my inventory. Okay, that was definitely something. That's an interesting set of noises. That's a very interesting set of noises. You know what I've got for a set of noises like that? I've got a pry bar. Okay, we have a signal blue naval coat. +1 suggestion, -1 half-light. Interesting. We'll just put the pry bar back. And we'll have a look at the coat, although I don't think I'm going to wear it for now because I rather like the esprit de corps and shivers that I'm getting from the police coat. Although shivers still hasn't gone off. I'm waiting. Let's see. That's the disco-ass blazer. Ah, here we go. Signal blue naval coat. +1 suggestion. Aye, Captain. And -1 half-light. Official pose. Oh, sorry. Poise. This classic double-breasted coat suits everyone, including you, and if you ever find yourself battling winds at the helm of a ship, then the coat's heavy fabric has got your back, even if moths have left a few holes in it. Alright then. Back to the tools tab, since I'll probably need that next. That was a good find. I'm pleased with that. Now, continue on or investigate this thing over here. I think I'm going to investigate this thing over here. Backyard wall. This is a wall on the side of an apartment building. An impossible conceptualization challenge. Why am I looking at this wall? 17%. +2. Cindy's artistic impulses are infectious. I'll try it. I will try it. Here we go. Ah, failure. You have no clue. It's just a wall. Shivers, success. Hey, it finally went off. So many walls all over Martinez, weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling. All right. But this also seems to be a way into the area that I wanted. It is! I can terrify the girl from up close. Well, maybe not maybe terrify isn't quite the right word. Hey, 3 whole sets. And a magnesium. Excellent. I need more of those. Actually, come to think of it, my goodness. I actually have 4 now? When did I get 4? I have not been paying enough attention to my own stat points, apparently. Hello, I'm behind you. Are you trying to
sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep.
Are you sleeping? Savoir faire success. Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back. Logic success. Logic error. She's not sleeping right now. Hey, that's what I said.
Pigs come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
No, why would you even say that? Are you sleeping right now? Or I'm sorry for sneaking up on you. Well, I'm not apologizing. Are you sleeping right now? Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever, she hisses. Ha! Someday I hope to wreck your day as badly as you've wrecked mine, child. A garden hose. This won't be of any use until the snow melts. Well, yes. I'm going to wander around and look at everything outside before I try any doors. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Okay, can I see this from here? A balcony with a view to the yard and the hanging. Oh. That smoker up there could be a witness. Talk to him. Smoker. Well, I can't talk to him from down here. I can see, like, what is that, 4 pixels of his foot? Or no, maybe I can. I've talked to his toes. You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
He says in a quiet voice. Despite the cold, his shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame. I wish there was more indication which were voiced and which ones weren't, because that's at least twice now that I've started reading and then the character has started talking. Drama success. It's the voice of someone who has something to hide, my liege. You again. Why should I listen to you? You're almost as bad as electrochemistry. You hiding something? Speak up, this is the police. No trouble from me, I just want to know what's going on here. Too late, young man, trouble's found you. Or I'll come back to this later. No trouble from me.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
That's a new way of pronouncing that word. Visual calculus success. Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing. Actually, the gendarmerie really need to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
He asks you, adjusting his shirt. Yes. Half-light success. Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Can you tell me your name? Looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging? Or, all right, we'll talk later. Can you tell me your name? My name? My name is Martin Martinez. Sure it is. Rhetoric agrees with me. That's definitely not his real name. It is not. There's no way that's his real name. You're not actually called Martin Martinez, are you? No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice? He scans the courtyard. It's silent like the bottom of a well, every sound captured and reflected back. Okay, looks like you've got a good view. I can tell that you finally got him down. Thank you. It was quite a disturbing sight, even by Martinez standards. Kim, what were you doing last Sunday? Oh, he waves lazily with his cigarette. You already asked me that, didn't you? Logic. Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching? Did I? Did you? Look at Kim. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm pretty sure I didn't. No, not you. Some more muscular type. Oh. Kim, the lieutenant takes out his little blue notebook and writes something down. And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman? Smoker. Last week? I don't know. Look. He looks around the courtyard again. Old patio chairs and dead houseplants litter the scene. Drama. Success. He's an actor declaiming a soliloquy. See how you hang on his every word? Drama. Honestly. Kim, you didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday? Smoker. He sighs. I had a friend over. Oh, what kind of friend? It was my Sunday friend. What's your friend's real name? Did he see something? Smoker. He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring windows you can see faint reflections of his silhouette, all from different angles. Ah, that's a remarkable lack of answering questions. All right. We'll talk later. No, we won't. He takes a last drag of his cigarette before stubbing it out on the balcony. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going. Oh my, we have an orange on suggestion. Medium challenge. Convince him to stay. 17% chance because I have no suggestion, but I'm going to try anyway. Success! This isn't the place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains. Hey, listen, lower your voice. I am just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet again somewhere else? For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes, compassion and a hint of understanding. How am I seeing this from the ground? When he speaks again, his voice is soft and deliberate. I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for. With a flick of his wrist, he sends the cigarette butt sailing over the rail. But hold on, what's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign, says Suggestion. New task. Smoker on the balcony. Good luck with the investigation. He walks away. Ah, there's a key under the rock. Kim, he's gone. The lieutenant puts away his notebook and turns to you. We should run after him, see where he went. No point in running. 10 minutes like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself. So we just give up? Or, you're right, he probably didn't have anything important to say anyway. So we just give up? He could be a witness, him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there. The lieutenant nods towards a small rock on a soggy patch of grass. If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment. Great, let's do that. Okay. Oops, still saving. Oh no. There we go. Okay. I speak to the rock? A stone like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it? Turn it over or ignore it. Oh, I'm absolutely turning it over. Key to an apartment building. There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt. Kim, this must be for the front door. Pity it doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments, and the man can be in any one of them. How are we going to find the right one? We'll just have to go in and see. Alright, put the stone back. Okay, so we have the smoker on the balcony now. You met a mysterious stranger smoking on the balcony of the apartment building north of Martinez. He knows something about the murder. Find out where he lives and question him again. So it's now sitting at ask around for his apartment number since we cleared the find a way inside the large apartment building. Excellent. I'm not going to go in quite yet, though. We're going to wander around and have a look at things. Another splattering of bullet holes on this wall. What do we have here? A hat! Reaction speed, +1 reaction speed, but -1 rhetoric. Huh. Ah, and a health thing. I'll take those. I am not sure my rhetoric can actually afford the hit. Where is my rhetoric? Oh, rhetoric is 5. Okay, so that's like just at the level where it actually goes off. I don't want to... Continuing to wander around outside. Okay, that is everything that is out here. Okay, so my choices are the basement apartment of the weasel that I've been asked to frighten, or the apartment building. I think I am probably going to do the apartment first. So since I started a bit late, I'm letting myself run a bit late, so what I'm going to do is interact with this and hopefully get inside, and then we'll save off and explore next week, hopefully. Because even though I was told that there was absolutely no need for me to actually go into the apartment, I am absolutely going into that apartment. This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from the sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head. Carefully knock. Press your ear against the door. Use Manana's key to unlock the door. Or leave, which I'm not going to do. Press my ear against the door. The leather upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. You don't hear any movement. Perception, hearing, success. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp. Carefully knock. You knock silently. The upholstery muffles the sound. No response comes from the apartment. I guess no one is in. The lieutenant looks uncomfortable. Oh, that is opened up. Lieutenant, what is your opinion of this task we're undertaking? Oh, yes, I'm going to ask that. What is your opinion, Lieutenant? Let's be honest, this isn't what I joined the RCM for. But every day tells you something new about yourself, the lieutenant replies, still inspecting the padded door. Apparently, working with the local union boss to get info on an investigation is not something I'm squeamish about. So you don't mind if I unlock the door, or got it? So you don't mind? I mind that a local thug is using the RCM for his busy work, but if it gets us to the bottom of this hanging, then I'm willing to look over it. Okay, that really should be, I'm willing to overlook it, but alright. On the other hand, he looks at the surrounding windows uncomfortably. We could just leave and tell Everard we opened the door. No one seems to be trailing us to see if we actually did it. Lie to Everard? That's also an option? Yes, presenting a fabrication is known to get results here and there. He crosses his arms. You took this task. You make the call. Darn it. Interfacing success? The door is right here. You can just open it and be done with this. Drama. Challenging success? I don't know. You're a pretty good liar. Are you as good an infiltrator as you are a liar? The thing is, I want to go in. So, yeah. I'm going to unlock the door. You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. Perception, hearing, success. The sound of the key turning still echoes in the yard. Hopefully no one heard. Logic, success. There might be important information in the apartment. I mean, there might. There is something in there that they'd rather I not look at. Shivers, success. As you hold the open door, you can feel the air moving, a little draft, a whistle. I kind of like Shivers. Shivers is very intriguing. Okay, in the meantime, open the apartment door for Everard. Let Everard know that you unlocked the door. Well, yeah, I could totally do that. And we have this orange bum hat. An orange beanie with a couple of big-ass holes on the side. It looks as it might have been used as a mask during an armed robbery. Aha. +1 reaction speed, feeling twitchy. -1 rhetoric, bum brain. Okay. But yes, okay. Did I do that before I looked at my inventory? I don't remember. I'm going in. And we go through this horrific loading screen and we get a nice glance around. Hopefully. And from there I will probably call it an evening and we can have a nice in-depth survey of the place next week. Because if I'm remembering correctly, both Everard and Manana mentioned to me that there was no need for me to go inside the apartment, just unlock the door. So I'm curious what is in here. We have some interesting noises in here is what we have. And many things. Oh, this will be fun to explore. It's not terribly big, so I should hopefully be able to clear through the place without too much difficulty. But that is definitely next week's task. I started around 15 minutes late. I have run 20 minutes or 25 minutes over my usual time as an apology. My throat is getting very dry despite having cleared through most of a can of coconut water. So this is definitely the thing that will happen next week. Next week we will go through this man's things and find out, what is going on here. Or at least another piece of what's going on here, because the more that I investigate this crime, the more arms it sprouts. It's a hydra. It's a hydra of crime. Not the Marvel hydra. Definitely not the Marvel hydra. We're talking more the mythical hydra, where you cut off one head and then it grows two more. And then those two more heads are like, hey, by the way, we have facts on this case for you. So, the next time that I will be back will be Wednesday evening, starting at around 7-ish, sometime hopefully shortly after 7-ish p.m. Eastern Time, where I will be playing Among Us with a group of my local writer friends. Last week we had a full party for a few matches for the first time possibly since we started playing this, and that was amazing, and maybe we will get lucky and we will have the full 10 next week, this upcoming Wednesday as well. And then on Thursday I will be back at 7:30 p.m. to play some more of Oxygen Not Included, continuing with Trying Not to Die Thursday, and expanding my base, building my things, and hopefully not losing any more of my little duplicate worker people, because that's the point of Try Not to Die Thursday, is that they don't die, hopefully. And of course Disco Elysium will return again on Sunday, where I will be exploring this apartment and trying not to be an absolutely terrible human being, which I at least succeeded at today. Possibly. For anyone who is interested in previous sessions of Disco Elysium that are no longer available on Twitch, they are all archived on my YouTube channel, and this session will be going up next Friday. And Oxygen Not Included, the previous sessions of that, in case you're interested, are also archived on YouTube, and they are updated every Tuesday. In the meantime, I hope everyone enjoyed themselves, and I hope that you return on Wednesday, and I hope that you have a great night and a great next couple of days before I return again. Good night.